think the greatest challenge that General Counsel have to face today is managing legal issues in an ever-increasing regulatory environment, while at the same time trying to maintain control of costs. It's a strange kind of perfect storm that we live in, where the very regulatory environment which makes business doing more costly causes cost pressures on the legal department budgets, who are charged with helping the business be compliant with those very regulations, so a kind of vicious circle.
The greatest challenge facing General Counsel today is really to elevate themselves to become a real trusted commercial advisor in addition to being a legal advisor. I think it's always a work in progress to really understand the business and to be there as an advisor who is helpful to get the business things done as opposed to being a roadblock. I think that's probably one of the biggest challenges, and I assume it's been a challenge for probably quite some time. I don't think it's something new, it's something that goes along with the position.
I think the greatest challenge facing General Counsel is operating in an environment which I call VUCA, which is variable, uncertain, complex and ambiguous. I mean, when I first started, the environment was fairly straightforward. It was fairly hierarchical and you knew what was going to come, problems that were coming at you around the corner. But in a digital age where you have competitors that you'd never even dreamed of, I never dreamed we'd have competitors in a publishing business like Apple, Amazon and Google, then you need to be flexible and you need to be adaptive and you need a different type of, certainly management style and also individuals to operate, and you need to manage them in a different way.
The role of the legal function, I guess, over the past few years has gotten closer and closer to the business. I see us getting even more close to the business as time goes on, especially in the next 5 years. And there's always this, it's not really a dilemma, but a challenge of getting too close but still being able to be independent and separate as a function, so you can maintain the role of a lawyer as being the business advisor no matter what from an operations perspective.
Well, I think that legal departments continue to evolve all the time, as the business does. But I think that one of the most important ways that we will evolve over the next 5 years is to play a role in education. It's an increasingly important role, raising awareness of the legal environment to business leaders who are under an increasing personal liability for things going wrong. The traditional approach of that's for the legal department to worry about, it's disappearing fast, and business leaders need an increasing amount of awareness of matters that can affect them personally.
I think legal and regulatory compliance is such an important element that they're going to have to take that into account more and more. That's why they're going to be valued. But it means that they're also going to have a tension between their role as trusted advisors in the business and their role managing compliance. And they've got to balance that role so that they're not just, they're a business player and a gatekeeper, but they're not seen as business prevention and policemen.
Most important contribution we could make to an organization, I think it's all about business partnering, so it's being very, very close to the business, understanding business objectives, understanding business drivers, sharing them, making sure that whatever we do is really adding value, is preserving value for the business, being pragmatic, being creative, coming up with ways helping the business to achieve what they want to achieve. At the same time, being absolutely clear where there is no such way and holding our position. So I think that's where we can really help and make a difference.
I think at all times, legal departments need to be thinking about adding value to any organisation that they're in. In business, you need to be thinking about controlling risk and the ways in which that can add value to your business as a whole. I think that controlling risk is essential for any business.
The most important contribution we can make to the organisation is to help understand and mitigate risk. And I think the key word there is help. I don't think it's something that we outsource to the legal team to be responsible for risk, but actually understanding with the business what is our risk appetite, what are the risks that we're prepared to take, and then we can help them take those, mitigate them where we're able to do so, or help them see the landscape to enable them to be more effective themselves?
Well, our most important contribution as a legal department is, of course, to remember why we're here. We're here to help the company achieve its commercial objectives while complying with the law and complying with its legal obligations. So, for me, the importance of the legal department being commercially aware is paramount. That's both of the business and of the business environment within which we operate. That enables the delivery of high quality and commercially focused legal advice so that business leaders can make good decisions.